How many limited companies can sponsor a SSAS? I think it's important to understand that when you are setting up a SSAS, the SSAS is established by a sponsoring employer. So the initial application to set up a SSAS, small self-administered scheme, is usually made by one company. Typically, we would suggest that if you've got more than one company, then you pick the company to sponsor the SSAS that is probably generating the most profit for you, because obviously the fees for setting up SSAS can all be paid by the company and they're therefore a tax deductible expense. When we're speaking to company directors during the establishment of SSAS and sometimes even afterwards, we find a lot of company directors can have multiple companies. It's not that uncommon. And we do get asked, can I have more than one company attached to the SSAS? To which the answer is yes, you can. And in fact, we would positively encourage it. You may set up the SSAS under perhaps, say, your main company where you're generating the most profits. But obviously, you may also have subsidiary companies or other companies doing other things and be generating profits in those companies as well. It is possible to attach as many companies as you like to the SSAS to basically allow them to make contributions for you. You can only make contributions, company contributions from a SSAS that is associated to the SSAS. So it's essential that if you want to make contributions from 1, 2 or 3 companies, that all of those companies are associated to the SSAS. Once the SSAS has been approved by the Inland Revenue, it is actually a very simple matter just to draw up a new deed to associate the new companies to the SSAS. There is another pertinent question with regards to this aspect, and that is contributions. Clearly, you will be making corporate contributions. The annual £60,000 allowance per person still applies, and it applies across effectively all the companies. You cannot put more than £60,000 in any one fiscal year, excluding obviously potentially unused carry forward allowances at this stage. So if you've got 3 companies attached, you need to make sure that the contributions that are made from all, say, 3 companies don't add up to more than 60,000. So what we find is directors will typically contribute the most from the most profitable company, and then obviously lesser amounts from those companies that aren't making so much money. But you are free as a director to choose where you want to take the contribution from. So it does allow a degree of planning and cash flow management by taking contributions from alternative companies. So yes, you can have more than one company attached to the SSAS. In addition to corporate contributions, and this would be applicable whether you've got one or more than one company attached to the SSAS, you are of course still allowed to make personal contributions, but again, the £60,000 total is still applicable. And also, of course, your income drawings must ideally be below 200,000 as well. Otherwise, we have to start doing some contribution calculations for you, which we of course are happy to do. If you want to make personal contributions, then we can arrange to have the SSAS set up to provide for tax relief at source, so that you get the uplifted basic rate income tax claim at the pension level. If you are entitled to a higher rate relief on your pension contributions, then those would normally be claimed through your SA 100 or personal tax return. With regards to personal contributions, you do need to be mindful of the amount of income that you're drawing under PAYE, because this will still set the limit to the maximum amount of personal contributions that you can pay into the SSAS. I've reiterated on many occasions with regards to contributions, it is potentially quite a complex area, and would strongly suggest that if you're wanting to make contributions to pension, please contact the One Crown Pensions team for further help and advice, and we will be delighted to assist. We'd love to hear from you. What's your experience of making contributions to pension from the companies that you own? Please leave a comment below.
Book a call with us via the link in the description below. If on a mobile device, simply hit the More button under the video title and pick a convenient time to speak. Feel free to share this video with others that may benefit on WhatsApp or in other online groups or channels. Like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for lots more SSAS related content, and leave a comment if you found this video helpful. For more, visit onecrownpensions.com.